Hello, YouTube, and welcome to another EBRC review. EBRC, of course, is for Evan's Book Review channel. So, today I have a book, as you can see on my share screen here, and it is called 100 Deadly Skills. It is written by Clint Emerson, who is a retired Navy SEAL. He's actually written a few books, and I've read them all, and they're all pretty entertaining. As you can see, just so you are not in doubt. I actually have the paperback book. It was one that I chose to keep on the bookshelf instead of turning in because I thought it had useful information and I might want to reread it. And if this YouTube channel goes well, I could use it as a giveaway. But getting to the actual book is pretty complete, I would say. It's interesting that it's written by a Navy SEAL, so you kind of get to see, I think, some inside information as to what they're actually taught and how they're trained. Um, if it's not all used in actual, I guess, operations, it's still useful information. And a lot of it, unfortunately, is a little bit more useful than I wish it would be in today's society. There are sections on how to make improvised weapons, how to survive mass shootings, basically how to raise your survivability in some of these unfortunate situations that are becoming more common in our day-to-day lives. So that's actually why I ended up picking the book up, just to kind of see what they said. And I think a lot of it is useful. Obviously, it's hard to kind of think of yourself being in those situations, but I think this would be a good resource for people who wanted to be a little bit more prepared. A little bit more on the not as dramatic side. It has sections on EDC items, which is everyday carry. So things that you should have on you every day. These are items like a pin, a knife, a flashlight, basic items that you don't think you would need, but would come in handy in a pinch. I myself have ascribed to this theory long before I read this book, but I do find that I use these items more than you think you would. So I think that's great information. It's definitely a good starter on the topic for people who don't know much about it. There are multiple pictures in this book. Pretty much every section has a kind of like a comic book feel to it, where Clint describes everything that he's talking about, and then there's sketches basically that show kind of what he's doing or how to do these things. So that's an interesting little take. It's a fun book. It's a well-made book. Obviously, as it is a national bestseller, it did well. I think overall my enjoyment level with it was less than I would have liked it to be. It was short. It was a very fast read, which is not a bad thing, but I thought I would get a little bit more detailed information and maybe some stories about using these things actually in the field. I guess he can't actually talk about any of that stuff if he was or did use any of these techniques, but nonetheless, I think it would have been a nice touch. But overall, like I said, it was a good book, enjoyable, lots of good information. If it's something on your mind that you would like to be a little bit more prepared in any kind of situation, day-to-day life, not just the really, really horrible ones, I guess, it's a good pickup. It's a good read. And his other books are good as well. Some of them are a little bit more tame, geared to kind of just being more self-aware and aware of your surroundings. But this is a good one. And even some of the things that we will probably never need or never use, it was interesting to see and read about them and kind of think of a real life spy is doing these days. So overall, good book. I give it a B. But the quality of the book is great for those of you who would actually want the hard copy of the book, the paperback. Very nice binding. The pages are great quality. And as you can see, it would be running you about $11 right now on Amazon Prime if you wanted the physical copy of the book, and about $9 if you are a person who likes to read on tablets. Personally, I don't. Maybe I'll get into that one day because it is nice to have all those books in one place, and it is a lot cheaper. But we'll see. So, as I digress on my topic here, wrapping it up, 100 Deadly Skills by Clint Emerson. good book, I would recommend it. And I hope you guys are having a good day. And if you have anything that you would like to add, comment, concern, please leave those down in the comment section below. And as I said before, I would love to review some things for you. So if there's a book that you would like me to read and then review, I would be happy to do that. And I actually have 2 books already on the list. So I will be making those my next reads in my list. So other than that, guys, thanks for the watch and go read a book. Bye, guys.